Alright, today got my Albatros. I'm going to be flying this first time maiden flight. You can see it's pretty detailed. Got the little pilot. Only has elevators on the top row, unlike the SE5. No elevators on the bottom wing. Pretty much the same power drive, same motor, controller. So, anyway, first flight. Wish me luck. Oh, we're going to plug in the battery. Getting excited here, I'm nervous. Had it all day, but I had to wait for the wind to die down tonight to fly. So, it's almost dark here. Got a nice takeoff breeze. Okay. Got my low weight on. Turn my motor speed down. I think I'll turn my trim up a little bit. And then we'll give it some. Here we go. Well, she seems tail heavy. There she is. I hate that flying blind behind that tree.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I know. I did all that blind. Scary when you can't see where you're flying.
Yeah, especially by a big tree like that.
It's a beautiful plane, ain't she? The Albatros.
Wow.
Alright, now we're going to do...
I love those double wings.
The wind's kind of picking up. We got a storm coming in, so... We'll do a few acrobats. Woo! Scary. Nice roll. Another roll. Yeah, she's a good flying plane.
Oh, it makes moves.
So scary flying behind that tree. I'm flying blind when I do it.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't think it would be.
Man, it's way out there. Okay, I'm going to bring it in right over our heads. Woo! She's fast.
Do it again. A little bit.
God, it's so fast.
Oh, it just kind of almost came there. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Nice! Woo!
How did you just hang in there? How did you do that?
I brought it into the wind. Feel the wind blowing your hair?
Yeah.
You see? So that wind is moving and you're able to almost just stall it. Yeah. Yeah. And that's it. My Maiden fly to the Albatros.
Oh, was that going against the wind?
Yeah. That's her. First Maiden flight. I went ahead and went with the rear, instead of making a tail dragger, I went with the rear wheel so that you can steer it. A lot of people claim it makes it hard to land and take off, but you just seen my first landing and it was perfect. So alright, we're going to take off one more time. I think I could. If I had to, I could fly a real airplane. I know I could.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I actually had to give this baby some trim down to make it fly steady. So, depends on how you set your rudder up, I guess. Now I'm going to see what she flies at just low speed. It's kind of windy. See if we can do some low altitude passes. Still kind of fast. There we go. Now we slowed her down.
Oh, I can hear it. So pretty with that skyline.
Look at this little scarf blowing.
Yeah.
Woo! Good save. The battery's going dead. I had to bring her around for landing.
Oh. Oh, no.
Another beautiful landing. Oh, went off the grass a little bit. Other than that, that's a good landing. I watched some videos before I bought the plane. These guys, most people were having trouble taking off. It would nose over and landing on the ground. It would nose over. What the trick is to keep your elevator up, taking off. This is your elevator right here. Keep that all the way up, and when landing you want this all the way down. And that's the trick I've learned. But that's the Albatros.
So you think is it like about the same size you said as the other one?
These are actually a little longer than the RAF SE5. Really well. It's actually the wing, the SE5, the wings are about right here. So it's actually a little bigger wing. Yeah, it's actually a little bigger wingspan. But I had a problem with these screws. You see, they're not all the way in. They're soft metal, and you really need a really good Phillips screwdriver to get them in good. You can see they're really not tight like they need to be. I didn't want to strip them out. I'm going to wait till I get a better screwdriver. That's the only problem I had putting it together. Now they do offer, because these airplanes from the factory, the real ones didn't have a well. They just had a stick come out. And that's, I don't know really how, I guess they just landed and then, yeah, but this one, you can do, they come with two tail pieces. You can have the tail dragger, or you can put the wheel on, and the wheel is steerable from the rudder. It goes up through this plastic piece. It's a pretty sturdy plane. I had a lot of problems with the SE5. These struts, if you crash, these struts would break. And these are solid pieces. They're really a lot heavier design. Other than that, anyone knows what this thing is? Because this is the radiator for the motor. But I have no idea what this object here on top is. And if anyone knows what this is, please comment and send me a message and let me know. I'm going to Google it and see myself, but it's pretty detailed. Twin machine guns. I believe this had a 8-cylinder, and this one's only 6. So I don't know if they just left 2 cylinders out, but I believe correctly it had an 8-cylinder originally. But anyway, I'll post this video. Be sure and share it and like it. Alright? Parkzone 810.